Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Janelle Brown has bravely come out to reveal her horrific and terrible story, which could have impacted her life forever. She stated, "I didn't die." Those comments alone sparked a tidal wave of reactions from fans, family members, and detractors. The complete account of what Janelle went through and how she survived presents a picture of courage, perseverance, and the raw reality about the challenges she's encountered since breaking out from her decades-long spiritual marriage with Cody Brown. Why is she stepping out now? And why does she use the phrase, "I didn't die," to describe this horrible experience? Buckle up, because what you're about to uncover will dramatically shift your perspective on Janelle Brown, her journey, and the Sister Wives narrative. It all began with what appeared to be a routine day in Janelle's post-divorce life. Since leaving Cody, Janelle has been actively focused on her own development, family, health journey, and creating a new life for herself free of the burden of multiple marriage. Fans have witnessed her emotional, mental, and physical development. But as Janelle put on a brave face for the cameras, she was living a nightmare. During an honest tell-all, Janelle revealed a horrific health concern that she had kept hidden from the public for far too long. She had been laboring silently with extreme exhaustion, severe chest aches, and disorientation. Janelle initially dismissed it as worry or anxiety caused by her constant struggles with Cody, her ex-husband, and the volatility of Coyote Pass, but she didn't anticipate the situation to grow so quickly. Things got worse one scary evening. Janelle remembered lying on the floor of her Flagstaff rental, unable to breathe properly, and her vision fading in and out. She was alone. The prospect of dying in that moment, without her children, friends, or anybody by her side, paralyzed her more than the physical symptoms. She stated, "I thought this is it. This is how things end for me. Forgotten and alone." A cautionary tale of what happens when women trust the wrong man. Medical emergency. Rushed to the hospital. Fortunately, Janelle's instinct to ask for assistance spared her life. She managed to call 911 just in time before losing consciousness. Paramedics responded to her home and brought her to a local hospital, where she was treated for what doctors initially suspected to be a heart attack. Following a battery of testing, the diagnosis was confirmed: acute stress-induced heart symptoms mixed with dangerously high blood pressure. While it wasn't a heart attack yet, the warning was clear. She was on track for one if she didn't change her life trajectory right away. What's more frightening is Janelle's admission that this terrifying occurrence was about more than simply physical health. It dealt with emotional mistreatment, desertion, and betrayal. She had experienced years in a marriage where she was disregarded, humiliated, and eventually abandoned by the guy she had given everything to, Cody Brown. This health scare, she admitted, was the result of years of suppressed pain, trauma, and heartbreak. "I didn't die," the powerful statement behind the pain. Janelle's statement, "I didn't die," was more than just a comment about surviving a physical health concern. It was a proclamation of defiance, survival, and standing up after being continually knocked down by the ones she trusted the most. It was her way of showing the world that Cody hadn't broken her. Life did not break her. Polygamy did not break her. Despite everything she had been through emotionally, monetarily, and spiritually, Janelle survived. She's had enough of remaining silent about it. Her narrative soon gained traction on Sister Wives fan pages, Facebook groups, Reddit conversations, and YouTube reaction channels. Fans applauded her vulnerability, but were also outraged. Why was Janelle left to fend for herself in such a risky situation? Where was Cody? Where were her alleged sister wives? Where was Robin, the lady who always stated she wanted a unified family? Cody Brown's response: cold, detached, and predictably selfish. As if the situation couldn't get much worse. Sources close to the Brown family have said that Cody's reaction to Janelle's serious health scare was shocking. Rather than come to her aid or show empathy for the lady who has stuck by him for nearly 3 decades, Cody allegedly dismissed her health scare as drama and overreaction. One insider revealed, Cody basically said, she should have taken better care of herself. No mercy. No responsibility. It's as if he's completely detached from the lives of his former wives. This further added to the public's growing animosity for Cody, whose reputation has been slowly degrading with each new Sister Wives episode and leaked behind-the-scenes revelation. Cody's fondness for Robin, his financial betrayals over the Coyote Pass property, and his dismissive attitude toward his other children have produced a public relations nightmare for the once respected Brown patriarch. And speaking of Robin, her silence on the subject was deafening. The woman who had previously grieved on television about seeking family unity and healing has been noticeably absent anytime Janelle's name has come up recently. Fans argued that Robin's quiet was intentional, as a strategy to distance herself from Janelle's grief and safeguard her own image. However, several sources claim that Robin was more involved than people believe. According to one Flagstaff source, Robin was enraged that Janelle's narrative gained traction, believing it cast the family in a terrible way, especially after the blowback Robin received for the Coyote Pass crisis and her alleged controlling actions over Cody's finances. She's afraid that Janelle's story is going to make her look bad by association, a source told me. But honestly, Robin isn't concerned about Janelle's health. She just cares what her admirers think about her. Janelle's children speak out, protective and angry. While Cody and Robin remain distant, Janelle's children rallied around Mom like never before. Logan Madison Garrison before his sad death, Gabriel, Hunter, and Savannah all spoke out on social media, expressing gratitude for their mother's survival but also indignation at Cody's disregard during such a critical time. Gabriel, in particular, was extremely protective of Janelle. In an emotional Instagram live he said, "My mother gave that man everything. She gave up her dreams for him. When she almost died, where was he? Never let a man make you feel tiny or unworthy, especially if you're showing them loyalty they don't deserve." Madison expressed similar sentiments. "My mother is a warrior. She's been through hell, and she still stands. That is more than I can say for certain members of this family." Fans flooded the comments section with support for Janelle's children, praising their devotion to their mother, while decrying the Brown family's continued problems. The bigger picture. Years of emotional abuse are catching up. Janelle's struggle came as no surprise to veteran Sister Wives viewers. Viewers witnessed Janelle's growing emotional abuse and neglect at the hands of Cody Brown. While Christine made news for her angry and assertive departure from the family, Janelle's breakup from Cody was more understated, but in many ways more tragic. She was the sensible, dependable person who attempted to make polygamy work even when the odds were stacked against her. However, years of sacrifice with no recognition take their toll. Add financial betrayal to the mix, with accusations spreading that Cody stole money from family accounts to build his dream home with Robin, and it's no surprise Janelle's body eventually gave up under the strain. Her near-death experience is a symptom of a far bigger problem: the poisonous polygamous dynamic that prioritized one woman, Robin, while discarding the others. The turning point: Janelle's powerful comeback. Since her hospitalization, Janelle has made substantial changes in her life. She has been working with therapists, health specialists, and life coaches to rebuild not just her physical strength, but also her mental well-being.